Welcome to this complete keyword research tutorial for beginners. In this video, I'll walk you through the whole process step by step, what keyword research actually is, how to come up with ideas, how to analyze search volume and difficulty, how to build a keyword list, and how to organize it into a clear content plan. And at the end, I'll also show you how keyword research works in the age of AI, including how to check if your brand shows up in AI answers like ChatGPT and Google's AI overviews. Now, let's get started. Chapter 1. What is keyword research and what tools you need? Let's start with the basics. If you want people to find your business online, you need to understand keywords. A keyword is simply the word or phrase someone types into a search engine. For example, cupcakes is a keyword. Best gluten-free cupcakes near me is also a keyword, but it's more specific. Keywords connect what someone is searching for with the product or service you offer. If I type custom birthday cupcakes into Google and your bakery's page is optimized for that phrase, chances are I'll see your shop in the results. That's how Google works. Its job is to show the most relevant results. But how does Google figure out what's relevant? By looking at the keywords you use in your content. If those words show up in your headline, your subheader, and your page copy, Google understands that your site is a good match. But here's the problem. Not all keywords are worth targeting. Let's take an example. You run Good Cupcakes Co., a small store in Brooklyn. You've got 2 keyword ideas, desserts and 12 cupcake box. At first glance, these sound good, but let's test them. If we look up desserts, we'll see that it has a massive search volume. That seems promising, right? But then when we check keyword difficulty, and it's difficult, you're up against huge sites like All Recipes and Food.com. Now, on the other hand, 12 cupcake box is easy to rank for, but hardly anyone searches for it. So even if you get the #1 spot, you won't see much traffic. This is the problem with brainstorming alone. You often end up with keywords too broad to compete on, or so narrow they bring no traffic. This is where keyword research tools come in. They give you real data, so you're not relying on assumptions. Keyword research is the process of finding and analyzing what your target audience types into Google. And the right tools help you understand 2 things: how many people are searching for a keyword and how hard it is to rank for that keyword. Now, on top of this, keyword research has a new layer, not just Google, but also AI search. People are asking tools like ChatGPT and Gemini for answers. So if your business isn't visible there, you are missing customers. Now, SEMrush is the best tool for keyword research. Not only does it have the largest keyword database on the market, but it's also one of the only platforms that shows how your brand appears in AI answers like ChatGPT and Google's AI overviews. Click the link in the video description to get an exclusive 14-day free trial of SEMrush, double the usual 7 days. Now, let's get back to our cupcake shop. You've got your brainstormed ideas, but you're not sure if they'll bring customers. Here's how you would use SEMrush. Open SEMrush and enter one of your keywords. For example, desserts. Enter also your domain to get AI-powered personalized recommendations. Look at the metrics. Search volume is huge, but the personal keyword difficulty is hard. That tells you this keyword is unrealistic for a small cupcake business. Try your second idea, 12 cupcake box. This time, keyword difficulty is low, but search volume is tiny. Ranking for it wouldn't drive much traffic. Now you're not guessing. You're finding the exact phrases your customers are already typing into Google. In the next chapter, we'll dive into how to find the most relevant keywords to your business. Chapter 2, find seed keywords. Now that you know why keyword research matters and why tools are essential, let's talk about the real starting point of the process: seed keywords. Seed keywords are the foundation of keyword research. They're broad, simple words or phrases most relevant to your business. Think of them as the big categories that everything else kind of branches from. For our cupcake shop, Good Cupcakes Co., seed keywords might be cupcakes, and birthday cupcakes. These are broad terms that represent the main things we sell or create content about. What wouldn't work as seed keywords? Something too narrow, like chocolate chip red velvet cupcake with sprinkles. Sounds delicious, but that's way too specific. Starting with a hyper-detailed keyword like that limits the entire research process. Remember, seed keywords are meant to cast a wide net so you can discover hundreds or even thousands of related terms later. Now, how to come up with seed keywords? Well, there are a few simple strategies. First, you can brainstorm your products and services. Ask, what would someone type into Google if they were looking for what we sell? For us, it's things like cupcakes, birthday cupcakes, or gluten-free cupcakes. Next, look at your website navigation. If your site has a menu with categories like cupcakes, specialty flavors, and seasonal treats, those categories can become your seeds. Then, check competitors. If you already have a site, SEMrush lets you see what you're ranking for now and what competitors are targeting. Keep watching because we'll show you how to do this later in this tutorial. Now, let's see how to find seed keywords inside SEMrush. Open SEMrush and go into the SEO toolkit. Click on Keyword Magic tool. Enter our first seed keyword, cupcakes, and enter your domain to get the personalized recommendations. Now, we see the keyword data with metrics that help us understand which keywords to choose. We have volume, which means how many people are searching the term every month. And we have personal keyword difficulty, which is an AI-powered personalized score that estimates how hard it would be for our website to rank organically in the Google top 10 for a listed keyword. Cupcakes has a big search volume, but it is difficult to rank. Let's test another seed idea, Cupcakes NYC. It has lower search volume compared to just cupcakes, but it is a possible rank for us. This makes it a more realistic seed for a smaller business. At this stage, it's not about choosing the perfect keyword to target. It's about validating whether our seeds are broad enough to branch into related terms and whether they make sense for our long-term business strategy. In the next chapter, we'll take these seeds and show you how to plant them into SEMrush to create your target keyword lists. A list that goes from broad ideas to specific opportunities you can actually rank for. Chapter 3, build your keyword lists. All right, so we've picked our first seed keywords. Now it's time to turn them into something actionable, a target keyword list. Your seed keywords are the big categories, like Cupcakes NYC, but what you really want is a curated list of keywords that will bring actual customers to your shop. When building your target keyword list in SEMrush, there are 3 things you always want to check. First is volume. How many people search for this keyword each month? Second is keyword difficulty, also known as KD. How hard is it to rank for it? And third is search intent. Why someone is searching for this keyword in the first place? So here's the formula. Find keywords with the highest possible search volume, the lowest possible KD, and the right intent for your business. So let's take an example. If we search for cupcakes, the KD is too high. Competing for that word is nearly impossible for a small bakery. But if we try something more specific like cupcake decorating classes near me, we find a keyword that has decent search volume, possible difficulty, and is directly tied to a customer who's ready to buy. These are called long-tail keywords. They're longer phrases, usually 3 to 5 words, and they often attract people who know exactly what they want, which means the traffic is higher quality and they're more likely to buy. Next, let's talk about search intents. Not every search is the same. SEMrush categorizes keywords into 4 types of intents. Informational, meaning people want knowledge, not products. For example, are cupcakes gluten-free? Next, commercial, meaning people are researching options before buying. For example, best cupcakes in New York. Next is transactional, meaning people are ready to buy, sign up, download. For example, cupcake delivery near me. And lastly, navigational, meaning people are trying to reach a specific brand or site. For example, Sprinkles Cupcakes menu. When you're building your list, you want a healthy mix of all the intents. A small new bakery might start with more informational or commercial keywords because they're less competitive. A bigger, more established brand might go straight after transactional keywords because they already have the authority to compete. Next, let's build a keyword list in SEMrush. Step number 1. Open Keyword Magic Tool. Enter your seed keyword. Let's start with Cupcakes NYC. Step number 2, look at the data. Our seed keyword, Cupcakes NYC, has thousands of searches. So let's apply some filters to find the best ones. Step number 3, apply filters. At the top, you'll see filters for volume, personal keyword difficulty, intent, and CPC. Set personal keyword difficulty to a custom range. For example, 15 to 49%. So we're looking at keywords that are easy or possible. Use the intent filter to narrow down to informational, commercial, or transactional. Sort by volume to see the most search results first. Step number 4, review keyword suggestions. Now, scroll through the lists. You'll see ideas like Little Cupcake Bake Shop NYC, Sprinkles Cupcakes NYC, and Best Cupcakes in NYC. Step number 5, add to Keyword Strategy Builder. As you find good ones, click the checkbox next to each keyword. Click Send Keywords. Add them to your Keyword Strategy Builder lists. If you don't have a list yet, create new empty lists. We will name ours Good Cupcakes Co. Keywords. Step number 6, use the question filter. Finally, click on the questions filter. Now, you'll see searches like where to buy best cupcakes in NYC and can you deliver cupcakes to NYC hotel? At the end of this step, you'll have a curated list that your site can realistically rank for. In the next chapter, we will take the keywords you've saved and organize them inside Keyword Strategy Builder so your list turns into a clear plan for content and page optimization. Chapter 4, organize your keyword lists. Now that we've been saving keywords, it's time to organize them inside Keyword Strategy Builder. First, click the left sidebar and navigate to the Keyword Research section. Here, click Keyword Strategy Builder. Scroll down and select your keyword lists. For us, it's Good Cupcakes Co. Right away, you'll see all the keywords we've added. The first thing to notice, some keywords are basically the same. Best Cupcakes in NYC and Best NYC Cupcakes. You don't need 2 separate pages for those. On the other hand, Butter Lane Cupcakes NYC and Flower Cupcakes NYC are different enough that they should live on their own pages. This is where clustering comes in. Hit the Cluster This List button at the top right, and AI will group related keywords automatically. From here, clean up your list and delete anything irrelevant. By the end, you'll have a clean, organized keyword list grouped into clusters. Each cluster represents a page, blog post, or product category, making it way easier to turn this list into an actual content roadmap. Chapter 5, discover keywords you rank for. Here's something most people don't realize. You might already be ranking for dozens or even maybe hundreds of keywords without knowing it. Next, I'll show you how to check exactly which ones. And by the way, these steps work for your competitors too. Just swap your domain for theirs and you will unlock all their keyword secrets. Step 1, open organic research. Open the left sidebar and inside the competitive research, click organic research. Now, type in your domain. Step number 2, look at the overview. The first thing you will see is the overview tab. It shows how many keywords the site ranks for, how much organic traffic they get, the traffic cost, and the amount of branded and non-branded traffic. But for this step, we care about one thing, the keywords. Step number 3, go to the Positions tab. Click on the Positions tab. Scroll down, and you will see the full list of keywords the site is ranking for. Some of these might overlap with our seed keywords, but others are things we hadn't even thought of. Step number 4, filter for easy wins. Let's use filters to find low-hanging fruits. Set keyword difficulty range between 0 and 49. Then filter positions to 4 to 20. Why? Well, because these are keywords the site is already close to ranking on the top of page 1. A little optimization like improving content or adjusting on-page SEO, could bump them up and drive a lot more traffic. For example, Magnolia Bakery is at position 10 for strawberry shortcake near me, just on the doorstep of page 1. By tightening their on-page optimization, adding more relevant content, and getting a few strong backlinks, they could break into the top 5 results. Step number 5, add to Keyword Strategy Builder. As you find keywords you like, whether from your own site or competitors, check the box. Then click Send Keywords to add them to your Keyword Strategy Builder lists. From one quick search, you can add dozens of new, related keywords to your strategy without starting from scratch. Step number 6, discover best performing topics. Next, head over to the Topics Report in Organic Research. This page gives you a clear snapshot of the non-branded topics driving the most traffic to a domain, whether it's your site or competitors. At the top, the best performing topics are displayed as tiles, grouped by topic, so you can instantly see which areas of content perform best. Hover over any tile to view details like estimated traffic, keyword volume, and difficulty, or click through to see the top keywords for that page. This is a quick AI-powered way to uncover which content themes are working, so you can decide which topics are worth targeting in your strategy. Step number 7, check how you rank on AI overviews. Before moving on, it's worth checking how your site shows up in Google's AI overviews. Navigate to the Overview tab and scroll down to the SERP Features table and click AI Overview. Scroll down and you will see the full list of keywords you're ranking in AI overviews. In the next chapter, we'll directly compare our site against competitors and uncover exactly where they're beating us. Chapter 6. Do a keyword gap analysis. Now, here's the truth. Your competitors are already ranking for keywords you don't even know about. And with Keyword Gap tool in SEMrush, you can uncover the exact words they're winning on. Let's walk through it with our cupcake example. Step number 1, open Keyword Gap tool. Inside the competitive research, click on Keyword Gap. First, type in your domain. We will use brooklyncupcake.com as an example. Then add a competitor. Let's use billiesbakerynyc.com. Choose your database location and click compare. Step number 2, look at the overlap. At the top, you'll see a Venn diagram showing how many keywords you share with your competitor and how many are unique to each of you. Brooklyn Cupcake ranks for 381 keywords. Billy's Bakery NYC is ranking for 3.8 thousand keywords, and they overlap 150 keywords. That overlap is interesting, but the real gold is in the differences. Step number 3, use the filters. Scroll down and you'll see the full keyword breakdown. This is where the filters help a lot. First of all, always keep keyword difficulty in mind. Add a filter for 0 to 49 to focus on easier keywords. Now, in the All Keyword Details table, click the tab Missing Keywords. These are the keywords your site doesn't rank for at all, but your competitor does. Next, look at weak keywords. These are keywords you rank lower than your competitor. Finally, check the strong keywords. These are keywords where you're outranking them. It is good to know what's already working. Step number 4, add relevant keywords to your list. As you scan the missing and weak keywords, check the boxes next to the ones that actually fit your business. Then click Add to Lists and add them to your keyword lists. Step number 5, look for patterns. Sometimes it's not just about single keywords, but categories. Maybe you notice your competitor has a lot of keywords around holiday cupcakes. That's a signal you could create a seasonal landing page for Halloween or Christmas cupcakes to compete. In the next chapter, we'll talk about how AI is changing keyword research and whether the fundamentals still apply in this new landscape. Chapter 7, how AI is changing keyword research. We've built keyword lists, checked what we rank for, and even compared competitors. But there's a new question we cannot ignore. What happens now that AI is changing the way people search? Search isn't just Google anymore. People are asking ChatGPT, Gemini, and other AI tools for answers. And Google has its own AI overviews. If your brand doesn't show up there, you're basically invisible. So, how do we adapt? The basics still apply. People search for what they want. You create content that matches their intent, and the engine, Google or AI, connects the two. Keywords still matter. You still need to know what people are typing, like gluten-free cupcakes near me, and create content that answers it directly. Now, here is the difference with AI search. If someone types into ChatGPT, what are the best cupcakes in New York City? They don't get a list of links like in Google. Instead, they get one answer that pulls bits and pieces from different websites and combines them into a short summary. If your site is included, that's great. But if not, your business is invisible. This is why intent is more important than exact keywords. People search with different goals in mind. Sometimes they just want information like, what's the history of cupcakes? Other times, they're comparing options like best cupcake shops in Brooklyn. And sometimes they're ready to buy, like order custom birthday cupcakes online. AI tools, especially like informational and commercial content. That means guides, frequently asked questions, and comparison pages. To be included in AI answers, your content needs more depth. Don't just stop at birthday cakes. Go further and answer related questions like, how many cupcakes do I need for a 10-year-old's party? Are birthday cupcakes cheaper than a cake? The more helpful you are, the better your chances of showing up in AI results. AI also looks for trust and authority. To stand out, add real data. Like over 70% of parents prefer cupcakes over cakes for birthdays. Share your expertise or personal insights and cover topics broadly so your site looks like the go-to authority in your niche. Now, here's where SEMrush helps. It's one of the only tools right now that shows how your brand performs in AI search. We already looked at how to check if your site appears in Google's AI overviews. And later in this tutorial, I'll show you how to track your performance in ChatGPT 2. For our cupcake shop, that means we can literally see if Good Cupcakes Co. shows up when someone asks AI best cupcakes in NYC. In the next chapter, we'll take the keywords we've collected and map them directly to your site's pages, so you know exactly what content to create and where it should go. Chapter 8, Keyword Mapping, turning keywords into a content roadmap. We built a keyword list, found low-hanging fruits, and spied on competitors. But here's the big question. Where do these keywords actually go on your website? That's what keyword mapping is all about. Taking your keyword list and assigning each keyword or group of keywords to the right page. Why keyword mapping matters. Think of your site like a cupcake shop. You wouldn't put birthday cupcakes, vegan cupcakes, and wedding cupcakes all on one messy shelf. You organize them so customers know exactly where to go. Keyword mapping does the same for search engines. It gives every page a clear focus, prevents keyword cannibalization, meaning two pages fighting for the same keyword, helps Google match your page to the right search. Next, let's see how we can map our keywords in SEMrush. Step number 1, open your keyword lists. Open Keyword Strategy Builder. Then scroll down and select your keyword lists. It should already be cleaned and clustered from the work we did back in chapter 4. Step 2, map keywords to pages. Next, list every page on your site and assign the clustered keywords to them. For example, from our cupcake list, homepage, cupcake bakery, primary, cupcake factory, secondary, mini cupcakes page, mini cupcakes, primary with related variations, peanut butter cupcakes blog post, peanut butter and cupcake, primary. If some keywords don't fit neatly, like those in the non-clustered group, you can keep them in a future content list. This way, every page on your site gets its own clear keyword focus, and Google knows exactly which page to serve for each search. Step number 3, clean up and prioritize. Not every keyword belongs in your main strategy. If a keyword doesn't match your products, like banana cupcake recipe, move it to a future ideas list. Focus your core list on the keywords that bring customers and match your business today. In the next chapter, we'll talk about topical authority, how mapping and clustering keywords isn't just about organization. It's about showing Google that you're the go-to expert in your niche. Chapter 9, building topical authority. First of all, what is topical authority? Topical authority is how much Google trusts you as an expert on a subject. The more depth and coverage you have on a topic, the more likely you are to rank higher across the board. For example, if your cupcake shop has one page about cupcakes, Google sees you as just another bakery. But if you've got 20 pages covering every angle, like birthday cupcakes, vegan cupcakes, seasonal cupcakes, frosting guides, size charts, suddenly Google sees you as the cupcake authority. What is the payoff of topical authority? You rank faster for new content, you can compete on difficult keywords, and you're more resilient against Google algorithm updates. To see where you stand right now, enter your domain into Keyword Magic tool. Click an interesting keyword, and here you will see your AI-powered topical authority score. The higher your score, the better your chances of breaking into the top 10 results. Now, how do you increase your topical authority? The best way is with the pillar cluster model. A pillar page is a broad page that covers the main topic. Example, the ultimate guide to cupcakes. Subpages are supporting pages that go deeper into subtopics. For example, best frosting for cupcakes, Halloween cupcake ideas, gluten-free cupcakes NYC. Internal links connect clusters back to the pillar page and to each other. This tells Google, we don't just sell cupcakes, we cover everything about cupcakes. Next, let's use SEMrush to create a pillar cluster model for the seed keyword cupcakes NYC. Step 1. Open Keyword Strategy Builder. Inside the SEO toolkit, open Keyword Strategy Builder. Select the seed keyword-based builder, enter your seed keyword, cupcakes NYC, and click Create. Step 2. Generate a topical overview. SEMrush will create a topical overview widget. You can also scroll down to see a list view. Here's what you will find. Suggested topics around your seed keyword. For example, best cupcakes in NYC and cupcake delivery NYC. Suggested pillar pages. For example, under Best Cupcakes in NYC, we have a pillar page, New York Cupcakes, suggested subpages, with related keywords such as Cupcake Delivery Brooklyn NY and Best Bakery NYC. Each keyword comes with intent, volume, and keyword difficulty data, so you can quickly spot the high potential ones. As you go, click the keywords you like and send them to your keyword lists, or create a new list. This keeps everything organized so you can map them later to actual pages. In the next chapter, we'll track how all of this work is paying off by setting up position tracking to monitor your keyword rankings over time. We'll also see how you can track your performance on ChatGPT. Chapter 10, Tracking Your Keywords with Position Tracking. We've already done the hard work, built a keyword list, mapped it to pages, and created pillar cluster contents. But SEO isn't something you set once and forget. Rankings change every day. Competitors appear and disappear. The way to stay on top is with position tracking. Step 1. Set up a project. Go to the keyword research section and click on position tracking. As an example, we'll create a new project for magnoliabakery.com. Select the search engine, location, and device you want to monitor. We'll start with Google, but in the last step, I'll show you how to do ChatGPT tracking. Next, add keywords you want to track, like cupcake delivery NYC, cupcakes, and bakeries near me. Once you've added your keywords, click Start Tracking. Step number 2, check the landscape page. The first view you will see is the landscape page. This gives you the big picture of your tracked keywords, including visibility, how visible you are overall, estimated traffic, how many visits your keywords could bring, average positions, your typical ranking spot, top keywords, which ones bring the most traffic, SERP features, like if you're showing up in local packs, featured snippets, or other search features. Step 3. Dive into the overview page. Next, click into the overview page. Here you will see the detailed ranking for every keyword. Each one shows the exact position, search volume, keyword difficulty, and even the URL that's ranking. This is also where you can add a competitor to compare results side by side. Step 4. Monitor changes. The best part about position tracking is that it doesn't just give you a snapshot. It shows how things change over time. Daily or weekly position updates. Arrows showing if you've moved up or down. Email alerts whenever your rankings shift. Step 5. Monitor your performance with ChatGPT. Finally, let's set up tracking to see how your brand performs inside ChatGPT. Go back to the keyword research section and click on position tracking. Create a new project for your domain. When choosing your search engine, select ChatGPT and click Continue to Prompts. Here, you can add the exact prompts you want to track. For example, best cupcakes in New York and best bakery in New York. This way, we'll see if ChatGPT actually mentions Magnolia Bakery in its answers to these prompts. Once you've added your prompts, click Start Tracking. From there, you'll see the same kind of stats: visibility, estimated traffic, and average positions. But this time, applied to AI prompts, not just Google searches. This gives you a clear view of whether ChatGPT is recommending your brand when people ask these kinds of questions. All right, I hope you found this tutorial helpful. The best way to support us and what we do here on this channel is to get an extended 14-day free trial for SEMrush by clicking the link in the description. Thank you so much for following along, and I will see you in the next video.